So you're at the worst period of your life and you're given two pills. One is to get up and fight, and the other one is to be content with your life and sit at the level you're on right now. Now, if you're here, we both know which one you took. You wanted to change, you wanted to experience the good parts of life, so you looked for answers. Now, if you just watch and don't take action, these 5 steps that I'm about to reveal to you that will transform your life will go to waste. You have to take action. No wealthy individual just sit on his ass all day and watches motivational content waiting for the epiphany to come to him. They don't have time for that. They know that no one will do the work for them, and that leads me to my first point. No one cares about you more than yourself. We all go through shit periods in life, but you need to know that the one who comes on top is the one who is willing to go through pain and hell. Only then will you have the willpower to go through the storms that come with changing your life. If you're not gonna fix your life, no one else cares enough to fix it apart from yourself. Even your family and friends, as much as they care for you, they cannot drag you out of bed. And even if they did, no one guarantees that you're gonna take action. The prime example is myself. I was doing the exact same actions every day, thinking that a different outcome just might blossom out of nowhere, waiting for the perfect moment and the success to come to me on a silver platter. This is the dumbest mindset you can possibly have. Like, it doesn't get much more stupid than that. So I sat down and calculated where I wanted to be and what I needed to sacrifice to get there. In order for you to accomplish something you don't have yet, you need to do something you didn't do before. And it may sound simple, but more often than not, the answers to our problems are just that simple. And most of the times, we are the ones who make them complicated. I'm saying all these things to you like a brother, because I went through all these things and came out on the other side stronger. You have the choice to let an event in your life make you or break you. Next thing you need to do in order to fix your life is get pissed. You have to realize the undesirable situation you're in right now. There is no way that people are living their dream lives, having supercars worth upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you cannot even have 1% of that. You have to realize that this world we live in is fair and you get what you deserve. If you truly want something and you dedicate your life to it, you will get it. Your boredom is there for a reason. Boredom is good. It's a message that you need to fix your life and set a new rule set for you. Number 3 is take responsibility. Never give up ownership of your destiny to others. You have to grab life and guide her wherever you want, not wherever it takes you. Never give up power away by not being accountable and responsible for everything that happens in your life. This might sound paradoxical, but you have to wish that everything is your fault, because if it is your fault, that means you can fix it. If it's not your fault, that means you have no power over it and you cannot influence the outcome. It's way too often I see people playing the victim card and blaming others for their situation. You need to adopt a mindset that serves you the most, and thinking that others are your limiting factor just ain't it, my friend. If you went outside and got wet by the rain, it's your fault that you didn't grab the umbrella before you leave. It's not your mother's fault for not saying that to you, neither the weather's fault for raining. Now, don't be unreasonable with that. I mean, wherever you can take responsibility, take it. The places you cannot take responsibility and you cannot change, like biological factors, okay, you cannot change them. But wherever you can, take responsibility. It's better to believe that you can influence the outcome than not. And that leads me to the 4th point, which is goal setting. Now tell me, if you knew you couldn't possibly fail in whatever you try, what goals would you set? Go and set them. The reason you're not motivated to go and achieve those goals is because the outcome is not worth it for you. You have to set big goals so it's worth it in your mind. If your goal is big and the reward is high, you have something to look forward to and motivate you to go. You have to place a target and shoot. Even if you miss 50 times, you're bound to hit it sometime, right? Even statistically. The most likely scenario though is that you will get better through training, and then the target will be an easy shot. But don't forget that if you're shooting at the forest hoping to hit a deer out of sheer luck, you will most likely never hit anything. That's what people with no goals are doing. They walk in the forest and they shoot, hoping to catch something. That's not how it works, man. You have to put the goal and the fucking target and then shoot at it. You miss? Okay, that's good. Readjust. You get better through training. Sometime you're bound to hit it. But if you're smart and you track the deer and patiently wait for the right moment, When it stops for a second and goes to drink some water in the river, then you have the chance to pull the trigger and get what you want. But where did this chance come from exactly? It came from you not sitting on your ass and going and pursuing the deer relentlessly. Now, having a bigger goal than yourself is also a key factor in times when you don't feel like it. It's a different driving force when you know that people depend on you, or wanting to fulfill your dreams of traveling the world with your friends, or attaining the car you want, helping your community, retiring your parents. It's a different kind of force that's driving you then. So it helps having a bigger goal than yourself. Now, why do we procrastinate, biologically speaking? What goes in our minds and behind the scenes in our brains? When we were still hunters and gatherers, our brain tried to calculate the hunting route with the least risk involved, for the simple reason of, if we did not catch the target intended, we would probably starve to death. So your brain says to you, you already have all these great things. You have food, you have technology, you have prawn. So why go and chase these things when you already have them through technology? Now it's choosing the path with the least amount of risk because it doesn't want to expend that much energy for that result. Your brain already survives at the level you're on right now. So basically, our brains just haven't had the time to evolve yet, because the technology is moving at a rapid rate and our brains are still trying to catch up. But that doesn't happen in a few hundred years, that happens in thousands of years. So we basically have outdated drivers, you can think of it like that. So it's your choice to listen to the unga bunga brain of yours, or tell the caveman in you that I can make the better choice for my future. Think of it like this. Where did this brain of yours take you up until now with the choices that it presented to you and you took them? Where did this lead you up until now? So exactly why are you still listening to the commands it gives to you? You have to overthrow the old and conquer your monkey brain. You have the power in you. No one is born a loser or a winner. You become both by the choices you make along the way. So ladies and gentlemen, this was the video. Now if you liked it, you can give it a like. If you like this type of content, you can give a sub. And don't forget, don't waste time, because time is money.